Hello, Angela here from Unity. Just popping in. I made this card and I did it with a very quick tip. So, you know, the under 1 minute, just blah, just super fast. And I sometimes need to take into consideration that some people just don't like to learn that fast. They want more of like a step-by-step. And so I told Whitney today that I'm just gonna come in, do a little bit more of a step-by-step process, take it a little slower. So I hope you'll join me and just watch step-by-step if you're that kind of person that wants it to just go a little bit slower. So this is for you. Thanks for joining me. All right, first things first, I'm gonna grab the Misty and go ahead and put our piece of paper in there and then grab this little grunge maple leaf. We are taking our Arteza markers. One is wine red and the other one is orange rust. And then we're gonna just randomly color the red rubber stamp. There is no rhyme or reason for this. You just get to go nuts on how you want it to be. That's the fun of this. You don't have to focus too much. You can just do it so randomly and each stamp is gonna turn out beautiful. So we're just gonna keep inking these up. I put one on the top, one down in the corner. Now we're just gonna pick a different leaf design and we're gonna do the very same thing. Just keep coloring it up with those two different colors of Arteza water markers. I think that whatever markers that you have in your collection that are watercolor will work. All right, we're gonna grab this next pattern of stamp. Again, this is from Grunge Grove from Unity Stamp Company. It's a companion kit, so we took it out of the August kit of the month and we have separated the August kit of the month into 5 separate kits, and this is one of them, and we call them our companion kits. So you can buy them separately now if you're not the membership sort of person. So I'm just gonna keep on coloring here. Each one I'm gonna use both color markers on. And it is shaping up to be a beautiful little card. The beauty of this is you can make just a ton of these to welcome fall in and send to all of your friends because they're so simple and so relaxing to make. I like to be relaxed when I'm crafting, and so this kind of random stuff is really what I like to do. I like instant results and to get the job done fast. And again, I'm just gonna pick a sentiment and then we're gonna ink it up with some nice dark brown ink. And there we go. So next I'm going to go ahead and take my corner rounder and my corner rounder punch and just punch the bottoms. And then we're going to go ahead and ink up this twine. I didn't like the light color of this twine. I just didn't think it fit the card so well, so I decided to just run it along my dark ink pad. This might drive some of you nuts to do, but for me, everything's fair game. It's just kind of whatever. Clean up my fingers so I don't leave fingerprints on that card, and we're gonna go ahead and tie the twine around the card. This is where I always like to do my my craft videos fast because you don't see how much I struggle with tying this twine. Every single time I struggle. I don't know about you. But here we go, tie the little bow. It takes a little bit of doing, but we're gonna get her done. So excuse me, I have a little cold if I sound a little sniffly and whatever, but okay, there's the bow. All right, we're just gonna snip off the edges and then we're gonna go ahead. I didn't like that middle, well, there, it blended right in. We're gonna grab our embellishments and just kind of balance out the card by putting those on the right side of the sentiment. And I always like to do things in 3s. So just add those little embellishments. And next we're going to go ahead and use some foam tape and adhere it to our card base. All right, here we go with the foam tape. All right, I don't know what I'm doing here. I don't know. I get so random with things. No rhyme or reason. I'm sure you're laughing at me by now. I'm actually laughing at myself, but all I can hear in my mind is no droopy centers from Whitney. So we're just gonna make sure we go ahead and make it so there's no droopiness in the card. Voila, there we go. All right, attach it to the card base and we're done. A quick card, and now you can just repeat. Thanks for joining me.